Hey y'all, it's just me T. So today I decided to talk about what camera stuff I bring to the parks, and this goes for any theme park or zoo or aquarium. And it really depends on the day, but specifically I'm more talking about Disney because that's the theme park I go to the most. So let's go ahead and get started on that. So for those who don't know, I have a Canon EOS Rebel T5. I got this in 2004, and it's worked perfectly fine for me. It's my first real camera. Before I had a Fujifilm, and that was a good starter. Getting stuff. But I took some nice pictures with that. But I love my Canon. Definitely a Canon girl. So one thing I love about my Canon, battery life on these things are amazing. But for the night, I usually charge it. If I'm going to be at the park all day long, I will charge both my batteries and bring the backup in my bag, but that usually never has happened to me, or I need to use my other battery in that regard. But let's see, starting off, I have a 75 by 300 millimeter lens. I use this for shooting things far. Obviously, is what you use this for. I call it my stalker lens because it's fun to stalk people with sometimes. But one thing I like about it, it's great camera. It works fabulous. I use this for parades. I've used this for sometimes for the park shows. I've used it too. Have I used it? I think I have not used this on Fantasmic yet. Best believe this summer this bad boy is taping Fantasmic. But I definitely am going to use this for Fantasmic. But this is what I use this lens for. I don't bring this lens unless I know for sure I'm going to be, watching a parade, watching a show, or anything like that. It's the only time I'll use this. I'll bring this lens. If I know I'm going to be there for a couple hours, I'm not going to even touch, a parade or a show, then I won't bring it because it's extra lens that I have to carry. And that's just not good sometimes. So I won't bring this unless I know I'm going to be watching a show or parade. Okay, so my 18 by 55 millimeter. This one works pretty good. It's decent. I always bring this lens because I usually change it. So this is the one I always bring. If I'm just going to happen to be in the park, I can only bring one lens. I guess this one will be okay to bring. It's not my favorite lens, but, it works. I usually definitely bring this. It's definitely my go-to lens when I just need one lens that can go kind of working with people, kind of not. This is one I use with. My favorite lens as of right now, because I only have 3 lenses that I absolutely love, is my 50 millimeter. I love this lens, my baby. It's my portrait lens. I've used this mostly just to take my shoots with people, families. I usually use this lens. But it works pretty well parades if you're sitting not at a decent angle. If you're sitting at a decent length, you're not super far away from them, but you're close. This actually works pretty decent. So don't be amazed. Don't do this. A lot of people have asked, my Disney photogs, I've asked what lenses they recommend because I want to invest in a couple more. And I've heard the 35 and the 85 millimeter is pretty good for Canons. So that's something that I do. I for sure bring, why did I put this up? Sorry. I for sure bring my 1855 by 50 millimeters. I always bring these two when I go to Disneyland, all the time. I never leave without these two. Just because, makes life a little easier. If I have these lenses, I don't have to worry about anything. This one, I don't know, like I said, I only bring it if I'm watching a parade or a show. But these two usually do the trick if I'm going to be just meeting characters and just, taking pictures of around the park. These two do a pretty good job. Unless you want to, get really close detail, then you bring this lens. But you have to kind of just go around the park and figure out what's best for you. Because there are different lenses that people use for different things, and that's something that you have to figure out. Unfortunately, I can't help you with that because everybody has a different style, everybody has a different technique on how they photograph. And that's just what I use, and that's what I bring. As far as camera bags, my camera actually sits in this camera case is what it sits in. I'm not using it, or my desk. But, people always ask, oh, what do you bring to the parks? And I had a camera backpack. I love my camera backpack, but I used to take it to the zoo. I went to Santa Rosa Island for 2 or 3 days, and it ripped. Hopefully I'm gonna get another one. There's lots of camera bags you guys can get, guys. If you guys want to carry a big one, there's lots of them you can get. I've actually had a fanny pack. My 2 lenses fit perfectly in there, and I just walk around. But as far as that, I have 3 backpacks that I use. I'm gonna stop using this one because it's a Coach purse, but I used to use this one a lot. It works. If I'm just going for a quick trip to Disney, like I'm not gonna be there for a very long time, I'm not doing any hardcore stuff. This is what I would bring. My lenses fit in there. I used to take this to Universal, but because it's a Coach purse, I really don't like using it. I got another backpack that I can use to go to theme parks with, so this one I'm retiring and saving it for when I actually go out nice places. This backpack I just bought, and I love it. Because if I don't like carrying my big Stitch backpack, which you'll see in a minute. I'll show you now. It's a great bag, but it's big, and this is the backpack I take. I know I'm gonna be at the parks for a long time, and it's gonna be cold. I need to change it to my jacket and stuff. This is what I bring this backpack for. For a long days at Disney, this backpack is what I took this to Disney World. Worked perfectly. This backpack I recently have taken to Dapper Day, and it works. My lenses fit in there. My water bottle fit. It was a great fit, and it just works a lot. My camera fits in there perfectly. One camera that I have not used yet. I have it. I have not had the chance to use it. Is this? You know, I have a Fujifilm Instax. I haven't used it. It's like all geared and ready to go. I've taken it with me a couple times thinking I'm going to use it. I just am using my camera. But I want to start using it this summer because I'm planning on going on adventures and stuff. And this is what it looks like. I just haven't used it yet, but I know people who go all the time, they use it. That's another camera you can bring. For me, it's hard not to bring my other camera. This is my baby. His name is Magic. And it's hard not for me to bring it because I want to like capture stuff. And it's hard to capture with this because, you know, the film's expensive and it's just not conducive for stuff like that. So that's just why I don't use it that much, but I'm going to have to start forcing myself to because I need to start making memories with it, and it's just good camera going to waste. But that's, you know, pretty much what I use. I will definitely update this list again when I get more lenses and update it, and when I get an actual camera bag, hopefully I'll get a few soon. I could do that. But until then, you guys, oh, and don't forget, you guys can follow my Disney Instagram account. I made one personally because I don't know if my friends and family were getting tired of my personal page getting clogged with Disney photos and stuff. I just get tired of clogging it on my personal account and wanted to make a new account for all my new Disney adventures that I can hopefully announce soon. And I can do all that fun stuff. So go ahead and follow it. It's Disney_by_T. And you guys can follow me there. I created it so I can connect with the Disney community and Disney photographers, because I know they don't probably want to follow me. They're talking on my personal stuff, my YouTube channel stuff. But I posted on my Disney account and it's working fine. I love it. It's great to share and get great advice from other people. So go ahead and follow that. And you guys have a fabulous, magical day. And if you guys have any questions on cameras and any tips and tricks and everything, paste them below. I could probably show you guys a few pictures. I'll put a few pictures towards the end of the video of pictures I've taken inside the park so that way you guys can see. And if you guys like those, then follow my Disney account. And do not forget, my YouTube channel gets to 100 subscribers. I am doing a giveaway. So until then, you guys have a fabulous day, and I will see you guys later. See ya!